I'm going to be selling my junk silver. How you doing? I am actually going to be selling my junk silver today. The reason being is that I don't want it anymore. So I made a video talking about my resolution, my goals to actually stack more of this stuff, and like most people's goals, things can change, and I just have decided I just don't want to buy this stuff. Not because I don't think it's good to have. I just originally bought this stuff because I believed in that whole SHTF kind of mindset about stacking junk silver. And over time, my opinions have changed. Some people within the stacking community that I've spoken with, they said, Stormy, you need to get more junk silver. You need to own more of it. And so I said, all right, yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe I'll buy more of it this year. But I basically was kind of thinking about it, and I just decided I just don't want it anymore. I bought this stuff at like 10 times face, and I worked out a deal with my local coin shop where I'm getting just about spot price for these coins. And so I figured, you know what? I have an opportunity to make a profit. I am going to do that. One of the things, too, going back to this whole SHTF scenario that a lot of people believe can and will happen. I've said for a long time I am not one of those individuals. And to be quite honest with you, I think that if we were ever in a situation where we were relying on silver like this as a means for bartering and trading, I think that there were going to be bigger problems that we would all have. I think if we were in that sort of doomsday apocalyptic type of scenario, I think most likely what would be most valued would be toilet paper, water, and ammo, as a lot of people within the stacking community believe, and I actually agree with that. So when it comes to this stuff, I do think it's good if you want to kind of diversify your stack. I think it's, a good way to accumulate silver at a lower premium, being that this silver is 90% pure. You can get this stuff at a relatively good price at your local coin shop or online sometimes, as long as you're shopping around for the deals. Now, what am I going to be doing with this? Let's find out. So I just got to the coin shop. I'm going to go in and sell this bag of junk silver. I still have yet to decide if I'm going to actually convert this into cash or gold. Those are basically the two options that I'm going with here. So I guess I will figure it out once I am actually inside the coin shop. Oftentimes they like to offer me some killer deals on gold, so I have a feeling that's probably going to end up the situation here where I'm probably going to be unable to walk away from gold and take cash. So I guess I'll know in just a few moments. So what did I get? I went to the coin shop, sold just about all of my constitutional silver. The little bit that I did keep was stuff that I am selling on the auctions and stuff that I'm going to be doing as giveaways. But what did I end up getting from selling the constitutional silver? Cash. I ended up getting cash. Why did I do this? Well, I'm going to explain it to you guys in just a quick second here. But my basic reason for doing this was that I still don't believe in this SHTF scenario that a lot of people think is going to occur. I think if any time were to have an SHTF scenario would have been this last year with the pandemic. A lot of lockdowns, paper products and cleaning products and food was being cleared off of the shelves. People were stockpiling the water. You had very long food lines, and yet we still didn't see an SHTF scenario. Now, that's not to say that it's not going to happen down the road. I mean, there's always that tiny possibility, right? Never say never. But I don't believe in a scenario where we're going to be buying and selling junk silver as a way of conducting business in a post-apocalyptic world. I don't believe we are in The Walking Dead. I don't think we're ever going to be in that scenario. And to be perfectly honest with you, I do have silver and I have gold and other stuff that I would be able to use in that scenario, but I don't see junk silver as something that is going to be needed. I'm going to get a lot of flack for that, but whatever. Everybody's entitled to their opinion. That just happens to be mine. But let's just break down the numbers now. Okay, so what did I end up getting? All right. I had roughly $78 face value of junk silver, give or take. What I ended up doing was, for the ease of making the transaction faster, I didn't want to have to count it all out. I did have a lot of it in some baggies, and some of those baggies ended up ripping and the coins had spilled out, and I just did not feel like dealing with it. So we decided to just weigh it. So basically, I ended up having 1,245 penny weights. And what we ended up doing was we took the 1,245 penny weights and we divided it by 15.9. And 15.9 penny weights is what you have in silver in $1 face, okay? I'll just write that there. So taking 1245, what I had in penny weights, dividing it by the 15.9, it gave us that 78. It was actually 78.3, okay? And then I ended up getting times 17 because this is what my LCS offered me, which is basically right at melt. I actually bought all of my junk silver right around 9 and 10 times face, 9 or 10 times. So I ended up making a profit here. And so it came out to $1,331. So I know a lot of people within the stacking community are going to be disappointed that I didn't just convert it to gold, but I actually already did purchase my first ounce of gold in the very first week of January, and I have some other stuff that I have my eyes on. So what do I plan on doing with this money? For the time being, I am actually stacking cash. I had said this to other people that I think that you should stack both silver, gold, and cash. And what I am doing is stacking cash because I do think that there's going to be further opportunities this year, whether it be stocks that I'm going to be buying, cryptocurrencies, and also silver or gold. I want to also just make sure I'm a little bit more liquid, so that way when there is an opportunity that I can just go straight ahead and buy whatever it is that I'm looking to buy. I do have cash in the bank. I do have cash on hand, but I wanted to increase that position. So those of you that are watching this video, and if you are making videos showing that you are selling your silver and gold, don't be fearful of posting a video that you are selling your silver and gold for cash. There's nothing wrong with it. This is still our currency. This is what we get paid in. This is what we are going to be using for a long period of time. I'm not saying that you should be selling off all of your silver and gold for cash, but what I did personally was I sold it off because I wanted to have more of this stuff, okay? So please feel free, bash me in the comments down below. Let me know your thoughts. But again, I saw this as an opportunity to capitalize on some of the silver that I had. This was just sitting. The junk silver was just basically sitting in a safe and wasn't doing anything. This is money that I'm going to be able to use towards increasing my inventory for the auctions, for my website, and other stuff that I have planned. So anyway, I didn't want this stuff sitting around any longer. The very little that I do have has sentimental value and or is stuff that I'm going to be doing as a giveaway. But again, I don't think we're going to be in an SHTF scenario where we need constitutional silver to bail us out of a hard time. And again, if we ever did get into that scenario where we needed silver and gold, I do have silver, I do have gold. I am not worried about the constitutional silver. So anyhow, those are just my thoughts. Let me know yours in the comments below. And I just want to quickly thank these elite channel supporters, and if you haven't become a channel member, please check out the awesome perks and join today. With that, I'm the Stacking Stormtrooper. Check out these videos. Until next time, long live the Empire.